losing hope in my body and my soul, and the sky, it looks so ominous. And as time comes to a halt, silence starts to overflow. My cries are inconspicuous. Tell me, God, are you punishing me? Is this the price I'm paying for my past mistakes? This is my redemption song. I need you more than ever right now. Can you hear me now? 'Cause we're gonna shout it loud, even if our words seem meaningless. It's like I'm carrying the weight of the world. I wish that some way, somehow, that I could save every one of us. But the truth is that I'm only one girl. Maybe if I keep believing, my dreams will come to life. Oh, come to life. After all the laughter fades, signs of life are washed away. I can still feel a gentle breeze. No matter how hard I pray, signs of warning still remain, and life has become my enemy. Tell me, God, are you punishing me? Is this the price I'm paying for my past mistakes? This is my redemption song. I need you more than ever right now. Can you hear me now? 'Cause we're gonna shout it loud, even if our words seem meaningless. It's like I'm carrying the weight of the world. I wish that some way, somehow, that I could save every one of us. But the truth is that I'm only one girl. Maybe if I keep believing, my dreams will come to life. Come to life. Still, we're gonna shout it loud, even if our words seem meaningless. It's like I'm carrying the weight of the world. I wish that some way, somehow, that I could save every one of us. But the truth is that I'm only one girl. Still, we're gonna shout it loud, even if our words seem meaningless. It's like I'm carrying the weight of the world. I wish that some way, somehow, that I could save every one of us. But the truth is that I'm only one girl. Maybe if I keep believing, my dreams will come to life. Come to life.
Who's ready to be depressed? Hey, Roller. Good morning. I think. I was gonna say some sorry shit about you being damn late, but anyway, we're playing. I was about 10 minutes late. We're fine. Hey, Josu. How's Persona 4 Golden? Oh, I didn't even cue this. um. Hello again. Hello again. I've got wine, a blanket, a fox, and Rogue Heroes book-only brutal open. I think I'm set. Yikes. Why? Why do that to yourself? Because we're about to play the tearjerker game. I blame Atharia for reminding you of it. When did she remind you of it? Oh, I see, I see. Persona 4 Golden is going great, but I would say prefer Persona 5 Royal, but that may be because of all other factors. That's fair. On your face. Like a sea free. Anyway. So, today. Let's see. Which one of my 15, 20 game scenes did I use? There it is. I swear this is a different gray Las Vegas shirt than yesterday. You probably gonna hate me for this. I already do. Go on. No, I'm kidding. 2022 is the year of delayed game. They have delayed so many games. No one wants to be the next Cyberpunk. They need to stop giving fucking release dates. That's actually a really fair opinion, Tate. I really like that singer because I think she works with the genre they're going for, but I totally understand if other people don't. Hot Nurse is a very important... I mean, that's fair. That's fair, Joso. What got delayed today? I can't believe I'm about to play Nier with a fucking controller. If it'll let me, question mark? Oh, let's tab into the game. No? Hold on. How did the new eyeball make you feel? Scared. Very, very scared. In theory. Hey, okay, return to game. So I have to use. Okay, new game. So this is the original time I played the game. This is the last clear we had when we beat the game, and this is my speed run clear. We're going to do this again. We're going to clear the original T-Swizzle run. Scary, I know. Boom Crash will be sad, but we're playing on normal. Hot Doctor, please. The Hot Nurse isn't as busy, and so he also provides chatting buddy. And there you go. Dying Light 2 should be right around the corner, but God of War Ragnarok doesn't have a new release date. Wow. Yeah, I just feel like companies have been like, wow, we really don't want to be the next CD Projekt Red. Which, like, you don't.
Everything that lives is designed to end.
Also, we're not skipping any of the cutscenes. This is not a speed run. This is a full game playthrough. All 26 endings.
Is this a curse?
I don't remember a lot of endings C, D, and E, which is A2 stuff. I don't remember anything about ending Y, which is related to the Replicant. But now I've played Replicant. So, you know. I've also never played on controller, so this could be really bad. Why am I playing Nier again? It never got saved to YouTube, and people spent like 150,000 points in the community goal to have me do it again. So it's round 2.
Once you reach their anti-air defenses, proceed to manual attack formation.
Plus, it's like one of the greatest games ever made.
By any means necessary, and gather what data you can.
And with the controller, I can lean back. Oh, she's dead. I can lean back. How's volume, by the way?
12H down. All units activate manual mode.
This
and
is a
rely on
one-stream
pistols
game,
to
right?
evade.
Already engaged. Free
Ah.
movement unlocked.
When I first beat it, I think it was
Origin
11.
point of long-range
Why?
lasers confirmed.
Why is it? Wha- Why? Configuration support for the PS4 controller is disabled. PlayStation 4 controller configuration support must be enabled in Steam's main controller settings, and support for this game must be enabled under this game's controller options. It'll still, yes, still less streams than VLR endings. What is this? I hate this. Why is this being difficult? Yoko Taro's Nier series is over. That's so sad. I can't kill the game again, I don't think. I'm so close to 100%ing this. How to use controller on Nier Automata PC. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. The stream might get restarted. Exit game. We'll find out. Close. Manage game. Controller options. Why? Why is it like this? I'm not Googling controller bindings. I'm Googling how the fuck does the controller work. Is this gonna work? Cool. Select. Done. Library. Resume and explore. Nier Automata. This game wasn't designed for controllers. Are you shitting me? Oh, deep breaths. Oh, this is why, guys. This is why I always play. Why I always play a mouse and keyboard. And on a keyboard mouse boy, I figured it would be a fun and interesting, quirky experience where I play it on keyboard and mouse, or on controller, and I get to sit back, relax. And oh my god, the game launched? Oh, they fixed that issue. I used to have to launch OBS after I launched Nier Automata for the game to work. For control, let's over down a little bit. Well, hydrate unfortunately is just water. There's controller. I second your vote. Okay. Hey, Kara. Or Goon. Yes, hello. How are you guys doing? Triple vote wins. Play the game to figure out how you fucking save. Let's see. What alcohol? Oh, easy. Ah. The desk cleaning's a tomorrow problem. It's car. Oh, right. You've mentioned this, Car. I'm so sorry. You've mentioned that before. I should know better at this point. A good time. Water. I wish it. found my. Absolutely takes everyone time to remember. Yeah, you're good. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, that was way too. That was straight chin. Well, that was basically a shot. Oh man, it did not mix. Down. Huh. Bad influence here. Chug, chug, chug. I mean, I can.
Everything that lives is
But
designed
it's
to
bubbly.
end.
So it's
We
not
are
really a good chug
perpetually
thing.
trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death.
How have you been,
Is
Kara?
this a curse? Or some kind of punishment?
Oh, man.
I often think about the god who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle. And
So if you don't
wonder
know,
if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
Nier Automata is a game about what it's like to be human. And you play as androids.
Your squadron, come in.
2B here. All units have penetrated
Stress is
the
fudge.
stratosphere.
Why?
Autopilot systems green across the board.
I hope everything is okay.
This is Operator 60. All units confirmed.
We've passed the 50-kilometer
Moving?
threshold
Oh,
and are
that's fair.
proceeding toward the target.
Moving is stressful.
Understood. Once you reach their anti-air defenses, proceed to manual
I move in the
attack
next 6
formation.
months. I don't know where
Then
yet.
Destroy the Goliath-class unit by any means necessary, and gather what data you can.
Just out of this house.
12H down.
Ugh.
All units activate manual mode and rely on visuals.
That's a scary
to
thought.
Already
Ring?
engaged. Free movement
Wrong.
unlocked.
Origin point of long-range lasers confirmed. B down. Our HO229 cancelers are ineffective.
It's about a game about finance. That's true. That's true. You need a roommate. Unfortunately, if I'm going to have a roommate, he's already been picked.
Alert. Enemy unit sighted ahead.
But I appreciate the offer.
Requesting permission to engage.
Permission granted.
So RB, yeah. Oh God, I'm gonna have to claw grip this. Oh, I hate this.
7E down.
Are you excited? Okay, let's see. We are moving from a closet-sized apartment to a 3. Oh, holy crap! Yeah, that's way better. You have to be really excited for that. Okay. I'm not sure. This is how I'm holding the controller, by the way. 2 fingers on the back. I'm gonna make sure. It's actually, dare I say, I might like it a little better. Might actually be easier to speedrun this.
Requesting permission to assume
It's almost like the
mobile
game is built for a
configuration.
controller.
Permission
Very close. 1.5 miles away. Oh, okay. 1 block over from Pow Pow. Oh, that's awesome. Double finger on the right side is how you hold it. That makes sense. Actually, that's way more comfortable. Oh my God, you can control where you shoot with a controller too. It's like playing a whole new game. Am I not dodging this guy?
I think
I think you're dead.
4B down.
Also, how you doing, Boom?
2B to operator 60. All allied.
This is back-to-back
units
streams, or I'm not
down.
wearing a
The
hat.
operation is compromised. Awaiting further orders.
I don't know if I'm doing okay.
Operator to 2B. We need you to rendezvous with Unit 9S and begin gathering data on the local terrain.
Ah, 9S. Everyone's favorite. Now, I won't be worried when Papa won't take an Uber home one drunk because he lives close. That'll be nice. Oh, fuck. I can't read. Hold on. Ow. VPN isn't working on new work laptop, so might not be able The work from home on Friday. Oh no! Well, tomorrow's gonna be the big day I get most of this game done. I'm waking up tomorrow and doing homework, and then after I'm done my night class, I'm just gonna start playing. Friday I have a party. It's back-to-back Josu visiting stream. I know, that's also true. I know, homework. Even better, it's on concrete design. Doesn't that sound exciting? I unironically think I could probably break 3 hours with this. Or break 2 hours with the controller. Hello, 2B.
Activating short-range attack.
No one that follows a vomit emote? I don't think they're as popular.
Alert. Large enemy group detected.
Although I feel like
I'm
that's
aware of that.
something you could actually use. What's the, hold on. Should I do no damage glitch? Is that like something I should consider? Okay. Interesting. Oh, ow. I think I'll do no damage glitch. Are you doing a speed run, A, or casual? Casual. Sorry, not speed run. I'm playing on. Oh God, how do I do that? Okay. I'm playing with a controller, which I never do. So I figured I'd. You lock on. The B stands for boobies. B stands for ending A for ass. Anyway. Okay, then you need to do Jackass's research or whatever. It's called side quest, I think, after it opens the desert. Okay. Any reason? My plan is to do all 26 endings. Which means I'll have to come back and fail those.
Not quite.
I think we're going to make one now. Oh, that's a good idea. Context for the line in B. Okay.
Is that our target?
Negative. This enemy is unrelated. Proposal. Dispatch it as swiftly as possible.
You don't say.
It's nice having just come from other action RPG games. Because it's like, haha. I have some semblance of an idea of what to do. Right, here we go.
I'm strengthening your pod program.
Con program download complete.
Now how do I use it? LB? Oh, that's target. I used it better easy. Car emote with rainbow vomit sounds fun. That. At least it, yeah, just don't make it green. Make it like the anime vomit where it's
Better
like
make sure he's
from
actually dead
Konosuba.
next time. That was dangerous, man. You're 2B, right? My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support.
Hello,
Copy
lesser
that.
character.
So, was that big old buzzsaw the Goliath you came here to take out?
No, just another defensive system.
Oh, well, I guess we have to find the target then, huh? I've got a flight unit, so I'll take a look around the perimeter.
All right, I'll work my way inside.
I want to see
from the
how to do
ground.
a specific air attack. No, it's not that. It's no, hold on. Okay, hold on. There's a way to cancel. Hold on. I can't remember how to get higher. There's... Technically, you can get up here. Shit, hold on. If I do this right, this is how you do the first skip. So it's that button, then... Ow. Yeah, I didn't do it right. I'm missing a button. I'm missing a certain button to throw the sword down. Yeah, Zach has been making so many new ones since we got a lot of slots now. So, do you have like a half? Are you splitting it like half and half? Half of you get like half of the slots, and the other one gets the other half of the slots. Oh, I know what the problem is. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. This is totally on purpose, by the way. The reason you can do that sword throw is you have the heavy in the primary slot. Which I am going to do right now, I think. Can I do that? Am I allowed to swap my weapons or no? I thought you were. Oh, God. Oh, I've never seen the menu look like this before. Okay. Whip.
2B? Ma'am?
What is it?
I was going to send you the map data I collected earlier.
Do it.
That's how you do it. So this jump. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you do it. Look at that. That's how you do the jumps to do a bunch of the skips. Look at me go. Okay. It's 40, split even, me and him, and the other 20 is to the papa. Oh, okay. Back here. I am going to play with the swords reversed just because I don't want to get too used to running regular swords and then try to speedrun it, and all my buttons don't work. Cool. Yeah. At one point, I'm getting my new emotes. I'm very excited for them. I don't know when it's going to be.
So open it.
Negative. Nearby
Which is
enemies
sad,
are
but, like,
jamming our signal.
that's how it is.
Nothing's ever easy.
Also, yes, I am doing the damage glitch. I don't feel remorse. These are the flyers. God. I think that she would be the sickest cosplay to do with swords. The problem is how do you, if you want to get a true swords done, how do you make her, how do you make her swords disappear and flow around? Tate, there's a damage glitch that causes you to do, I think, 10 times damage when you do this move. Nope, hold on, this one. God damn it. That was auto recover on. Rokir is not going, well, gonna give up. That bad. Why did I feel remorse for doing that? Like, there's cooler ways to defeat enemies. Thin wires to make them hover. Oh.
You know, ma'am,
They have to be strong thin wires.
Why?
But I like the way,
Scanners
I like the
me
thought.
mostly work alone. Scouting out enemy lines
Like an
and all
actual
that.
idea.
I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun.
Emotions are prohibited.
Sorry, ma'am.
And another thing, stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
It's unnecessary.
All right then. 2B it is.
God, I hope that relationship doesn't get fucked up or bad. I will say, it's a lot easier to dodge. God damn it. It's a lot easier to dodge on PC. You seen cosplay like that? Good cosplayers are a fucking different breed of people. It's really crazy. I agree with that.
Analysis. This elevator's controls are locked.
Yeah.
This place sure is big.
I guess humans used to use it as a weapons factory, but now it's just crawling with machines. The enemy seems to have repurposed the facility to increase their overall machine production.
So if we don't destroy it, they'll just keep coming.
I mean, this... Oh, God, this game is so pretty. Fuck being cool, higher damage. Cool. Fair enough. It's weird, like, going around and, like, fighting all the enemies. Usually you just run. Hold on. Okay. What is that? Oh wow, she did the... That's a pretty good one. From the actress.
What?
It's just accessing random, nonsensical data from the old world.
No.
There's no actual meaning behind anything
Stop.
machines do.
Oh man. So as soon as I say I'm moving, one room is gonna be my cosplay. Ooh, model building. What type of models? I'm not fighting those. I do Warhammer and Bolt Action, which is basically late World War II models. One day I might actually get into BattleTech or do a Gundam.
Alert. Bulletproof apparatus detected on enemies. Close range combat is advised.
I know.
Well, only so much the bulletproof can do for you. Ow. 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 I don't think I'm supposed to get hit. Another reason why I'm not doing hard. Yeah. Make fun of me. It's fine. You know, you keep sending me links. It's really hard to... Oh, that's... Okay. I was about to say. If it's another, like... If it's the Morgana thing, I don't think I'm going... Just let me know, because it's very difficult for me to access those when I'm in big picture mode.
I surveyed the entire factory, but couldn't find anything resembling our target.
Maybe they,
Oh, I wonder what this
I
is.
don't know, moved it somewhere?
Kick.
Is that?
Kick.
You mean the birds? Yeah, there's more plants and animals here than there used to be. Probably because the environment's changed.
I send the Morgana one when you should go the fuck to sleep. Well, I got some good news for you. It's already midnight, and I don't plan on stopping until, hold on. Now I'm gonna tab out and check the link. For a few hours. So. Oh, that's awesome.
What?
A great. Okay, that's a really good. I have to get that.
There should be another facility across that bridge.
Come on.
It's a bit of a hike, but should we check it out?
Yeah, sure. Let's try it.
It's not like Command to get a location wrong. I guess even they get bad intel from time to time, huh?
I wouldn't bet on that.
Just pull an all-nighter. If I didn't have a 3-hour night class tomorrow, maybe I'd think about it. That's what real me do? What's the fake you do?
Alert. High-power jamming detected. No response from long-range communications.
Doesn't matter. I'll just take him out.
Come on. Ow. Slowly but surely. No all-nighter? You want me to do an all-nighter? Wait, fuck no, tomorrow's Thursday. I thought it was Friday. God fucking damn it, I gotta sleep in 1 or 2 hours. Aww, no all-nighter for you, Tate? That's not what the real you would do?
Detected.
No, I don't. My goal was to get through all of ending A tonight. Maybe not all, but like basically B at the end. I know better than to pull one on the work day. Are you sure? Hold on. This guy's friendly, right? He's on our team. Yeah, he's on our team.
To me!
Thanks, dude, with the mech suit for helping.
What's your status?
This is the target. I'm going to destroy.
Right. I'll provide support.
Okay. He says.
Alert. Incoming enemy attack from below. Proposal. Evade.
Thanks. Worst work days I've ever had. Interesting. Proposal. Don't die in tutorial. Proposal failed. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, I'm using a controller, okay? That means I can't lose, right? That's what all the controller people have been telling me. Although aiming's a bit weird. Yeah, this is only the first boss, too. Got that on for size. Yeah, and the music's just jamming. It's so good. It's such a good fucking game. It's such a good game. You do have your gaming chair. I do have a gaming chair on my side. I mean, it took this one guy 6 hours to beat the intro once on hard the first time. Yeah, that's why I didn't do it. You got a controller, living legend. I know. Controller, gamer chair. Uh-oh. Bullstore. I'm sure he's okay, right?
9S!
First time playing the game, you have experience? What are you talking about? This is a first time playthrough.
9S black box signal detected. No response.
Actually,
to
I don't have first time
communications.
playthrough tag on, do I? Because I am gonna. I don't want to have that on if I do. Hello, late night friends. As he talks about speedrun
Send a
strats.
support request to command.
Negative. Communications have been jammed.
Hello, yes, hello, TNT. How you doing? Is this one of those games where every boss is more? Yes. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, there we go. It's almost a combo. Please step up the fucking ladder. Please step up the fuck. We were struggling with that. I have to dip out while you finish your ride so I can keep it the way I last. It. Obviously, I'm not going to say anything because Soybean hasn't beaten it either. I rate the game 8 out of 10. There is one part I don't like, and it's pretty obvious why I didn't. But I don't think it detracted from the game as a whole. Too much. A little bit, but not so horribly. I thought it wasn't worth playing.
I have to repair him. Pod, get me staunching gel and
I recommend playing the game. So.
Then access the...
Inadvisable. The subject's vital signs are too poor to attempt field repair.
What Tate said.
Just do what I say.
So the thing is, Abyss is better? That's fair.
To be.
So it's one of those Rodrigue idiot ball moments, huh? No, they do a different thing. It's not like it's not a specific story point. It's the way they handled a part of the game I don't like. So I mean, I'll watch it because I can tomorrow while you're playing it, probably, unless I'm in school and like I'm in class, and I'll point out when that part starts, or when it ends, which you won't get through. It's like 5 hours long. It's a lot.
All right.
Yes, this is the same girl, Tate. I wonder why she said that. Okay, well, my class starts at 6:30. Actually, I wonder if that class is online or not. So do I do full spoiler discussions and analysis when you get things, or do I have to wait? What the fuck? I don't think I've ever seen that attack before. For which game? For this game?
Tom, I didn't know
Just
the
wait till we
machine
get
had
there,
that
in case
kind
someone
of
is
intelligence.
watching that hasn't seen it. Yeah.
I found a weakness in the target.
I don't remember that attack.
To provide support.
Depends on when I get back. That's fair. That's fair.
Be able to take it over.
I told you to shut up.
It's actually really easy to just dash everywhere. Holy shit. Whee!
Control. Upper arm. Seized from enemy unit. Marking weak point. Got it.
Seize its control system.
Affirmative. Infiltrating enemy subunit. Behavior table adjusted. Balance controls overridden. Enemy
I
unit
can't wait
subjugation
till
complete.
whatever indefinite point in the future you get the Dragon Guard games. It is definitely an indefinite point in the future, but I'm also very excited for it. Boink! Because after this, we have a speedrun of Shadow Dragon. I'm playing Metal Gear Rising Revengeance again, which will take me one stream. And then I think I will be ready to start Shadow Dragon. Also, this boss is... Yep.
Just die already!
Welcome to Nier, Tate. Have you never seen this game? Like, have you never seen a full playthrough of this? Because if you haven't, I hope you watch enough to really see it. This is a fantastic game.
Talk about bringing the battle to them. Ought to be.
Contact command. Request assistance.
No. It doesn't look like that's going to be necessary.
Dragon Guard 3 has a 60 FPS patch. 60 FPS. God damn it. 50 FPS patch on emulator, by the way. So really, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Is that the famous streamer T-Swizzle01? Wild Schwain, how have you fucking been? It's been a bit.
I don't imagine that
I am the
this is going
not
to
very
end well.
famous streamer T-Swizzle01. No, I don't know a single thing about Nier Automata or Nier in general. You're in for a trip. You're in for a trip.
Right.
Wild, I feel like every time I see your go live notification, by the time I notice it's there and I pull it up,
Enemy hostiles.
you're off.
Black box reaction.
Because it's just it always just happens at the most inconvenient time, and I never know when the next one's gonna happen. I'm always really sad. I watched Wild do the entirety of, was it, oh god, it was the game with the guns. Do you remember that? You don't do 12-hour streams anymore? Yeah. What was that? It was the game with the guns where you're in that weird city in the clouds. Yeah, Resonance of Fate. I watched Wild Schwain do like 3/4 of Resonance of Fate, and I left for the ending so I could play it one day. I've watched him play some great and some weird games. Holy shit, it's been a long minute since I've seen Wild Nier. Yeah, hey, clone. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. I'm always glad to see you back. Like, it literally takes me back. I was at my parents' house because it was right after COVID. I would usually be playing VR chat, post my stream, and I'd put your stream on, and then I had a mod that had a window like right here in my vision, and I could watch the stream there while I would walk around VR chat worlds and look for crazy people. Well, I did like every night when I would end stream after Valkyria Chronicles, Nier, all that stuff. Been busy streaming less to prep for moving out. Just got a job interview. Oh, that's exciting. May I ask in what? If not, tell me about you moving out, or both. I'm gonna talk a little more over ending A, by the way, because I've played this route specifically a ton, and
9S.
I'm not gonna talk like too much over everything, but it's like I've speed ran this a few times. I know I skipped most of the cutscenes, but like when we get to ending B, C, D, E, and Y especially, I'm probably gonna be a lot more quiet. So.
I probably only had enough time to back up your memories.
WebDev moving to Nevada. Congratulations. I hope that goes well. I hope that interview goes very well.
I see.
Nevada can be very warm.
Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind. I have Resonance of Fate on Xbox 360. Resonance of Fate is still my favorite JRPG. Wow, that's high praise. The combat system was really cool and really bizarre. I actually owned Residence of Fate of PS3, but I never ended up playing that much. And now that it's on PC, kind of pointless to play on PlayStation. Yeah, I almost bought it during the winter sale, but I decided I had too many other games to beat first. The real question, though, I want to ask about this game is, do I face Marketing Division by myself? Do I spend 14 straight hours attempting to beat Marketing Division? Oh boy. Here ends the truths. Honestly, I feel like this game is best experienced playing by yourself. Up to date. Glory to mankind. I mean, Canada can be that weird, right? No, that's just torture. Actually, did you ever play Nier? I did. I played Nier Replicant, version 1.2, whatever it was called. Right before Fire Emblem Three Houses, I believe. Right when it came out. I don't agree with the by yourself part. Especially if you're doing side quest grinding stuff. See, I disagree with it because we still haven't managed to repel the invaders. I would not have actually beaten this game, ironically, without Boom Crash's help. Like, he directed me like all the good stuff and helped explain a lot of the lore of the game to me. Our ultimate weapon. You must put an end to this war. Yes, this is my. I'm going back to it after playing Replicant stream. I wish you good hunting.
Glory to mankind.
And my. It was never recorded for YouTube stream, so I'm gonna put it up there. Not something. Oh, okay, I see. I see what you're saying. I understand. To each their own. Everyone's got their opinions on the best way to do the game. First, you want to check your brightness settings. What's the... Oh, God. Oh, there we go. Alright, then let's get started. We'll go through each adjustment in order. Let's start by getting the brightness set. Yeah, Chief. I just don't care enough. You want me to set it so how it'll look correct on stream? Because, like, I can still see... I have my brightness so high on these computers. Because I needed it for Counter-Strike. Is this the prequel or sequel? Sequel. How you doing, Billy? I already played the Nier Gestalt when I was playing this, so I knew a lot more about the deep lore when it started showing up. You see, I knew nothing about the deep lore, so I think why? Oop. Correct on stream? Yes. Yes. Sadly, my laptop again. Yeah, that's too bad. Let's do there. How does this look? Select monitor. NVIDIA GeForce RTX. That's not a monitor. The entire process is being recorded for posterity. They look at your voice recognition system. See your voice set to mute, which isn't going to work. I'm going to call it to you now. Make sure you can hear my voice.
Ma'am? Are you there? Can you hear me?
Unfortunately. I already played a big chunk of Dragon Guard 1, 3, and
adjust
Gestalt.
so you can hear me, all right?
I haven't played any of the Dragon Guard
Adjust
games.
the settings until you
Still
can
haven't.
hear my voice.
But I know Replicant holds most of the deep lore that you can find for
Could you try and pick up the pace a little bit? This
Automata.
is getting embarrassing. Ma'am, are you there? All right.
Ma'am? Ma'am? I'm fine, 9S. There's something calming about your voice.
Thank you. Anyway, that takes care of the settings. Hold on. Your self-destruct permissions are missing. Wait a sec. We need to restore those.
Well, that's important. That's how we get the altered clothes.
I could set it for you, but you should probably.
We wouldn't want to have to play with the
Regulations and all,
default
you know?
clothes.
Okay, good. If things go wrong during an op, you may have to sacrifice yourself in order to finish it. So, once you're finished making adjustments, you can go ahead and close this out.
Fine as is.
Morning.
Dragon Guard 3 in particular ties somewhat into this game and also functions as a semi-prequel to Dragon Guard 1. Yeah, I'm planning on probably doing it in 1, 2, 3 order when I do them. I just don't know when I'm going to do that because I have a lot of
The
series to beat.
commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am. That means I'll be performing regular checks on you from now on.
Thank you, Mr. 9S.
I see.
Oh, don't worry. We 9S models.
Maybe
are the
because
best
one's
around,
happened after an ending of Dragon Guard 3 that
Though I
isn't.
suppose we're not exactly known for our modesty.
Oh.
9S.
What is it, ma'am?
Stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
There's no need to be so formal.
All right, if you say so. Oh, I almost forgot. The commander was calling for you. We better go see what's up, man. 2B.
That's pretty impressive in heels. It looks like she's figuring. Is this the game that you? Yes. So this character is the one I was supposed. No, A2 we based it off of.
Points on the close range map.
To be fair, you don't
Be
really
sure to
need to
save
play
often.
the other games and then understand the terrain. You're right. I'm playing this to. So I played Replicant because Replicant's a good game. And I want to play this again because there's a lot of Replicant like stuff that I want to get.
Ah.
But the character
2B.
memories are deeply enhanced by the
Maintenance
experience.
finished? Yes, Commander. You detonated your black box in order to defeat the enemy.
Yeah, that is correct.
Bold, but risky. Try not to be so reckless next time. Understood. I know you're fresh out of maintenance, but I have another mission for you. I need you to head to the surface, rendezvous with the Resistance, and do some recon.
Doesn't Yorha have a dedicated resistance contact already?
We haven't been able to get in touch with them.
Oh, I wonder
so
who that
we'll
is.
need you to look into that as well. Understood.
Dragon Guard 1 needs a remake so
The
hard.
surface?
But hasn't
That
didn't
means we'll be
Yoko
getting
Toro
flight units,
announce
huh?
that
Better head for the hangar.
he's done with Nier?
Usually we can't get near flight units. They're
Get it,
way
Nier?
too expensive
Nier
for
friendly?
us grunts. Too bad they can't mass produce these things yet.
Nier flight units? Get it? Because the game's called Nier. Sorry, I'm forcing that one. Always wish we could see the space station in color. It doesn't have to be made by Yoko Taro. That's fair. It is just a remake. Although he did do a good remake.
Why do you think they sent a combat model like you to a recon job?
True.
All they want is intel.
True, they did, and they
Scanner
did a good
models
job
are
with it
built
from
for
what I've
that
heard.
kind of thing.
Orders are orders.
If only it
Alright,
wasn't a
alright.
PS5 exclusive. I'm getting sloppy with this.
2B, you're going to have some new weaponry and
Fig!
from here on out.
Hello!
Instructions for you.
How are you
Make sure to
doing?
commit them to memory.
Roger.
How have you been? Thank you so much for the sub, man. Please enjoy those penguin emotes. Replicant was not directly made by Toro anyway. I mean, the original. Wasn't the original game? Oh, well, true. That would mean that, I think E might not have. No, okay, fair enough, fair enough. I'd still be interested in a remake. I would definitely play a remake if it came out. Excited to play a remake. It's a much better experience than the original anyway. The only point of contention that has any ground is the visuals. The visuals are...
Sorry for the trouble, but we can't risk the enemy discovering their position. Understood. Good luck down
They
there.
weren't as... Like, I felt like they were less than Automata. Almost like it was them porting it. But personally, I didn't care if they look uber ugly or unrealistic pretty. That's fair. I'm gonna lurk because I gotta go to bed. Have a fun show. Okay, all good. All good. Thank you for the sub, man. And please sleep well. Isn't there something around? Is there something? Oh, God. Yep. I'm so excited for Pokemon Arceus and the Crit Roll Prime. I am so excited for the Crit Roll show. I'm definitely watching that on Prime. I'm very, very excited. I like Jameson Price, but the dialogue doesn't fit for it. Dad Nier, I mean, it's weird. I like the character design of Dad Nier. PS3 game that was given
Target
HD
location
textures,
acquired.
but overall was a
Marking
4
on map.
makes it nice about looks.
Proposal. Proceed to target
Uh-oh.
location.
What's the button to not die? What is the button to not die? Is it hold dash? Oh, what's the slow fall button? Please. We've got a few stories left, but they're coming quickly. Oh god. I'm gonna pray it's... Hold the jump button? Not the worst idea I've heard. It's okay. Fall damage wasn't lethal.
You should know better than to
Oops.
try that. Not even a cutting-edge Yorha like you would survive that kind of fall.
Well,
Try
I
not to act
did.
so recklessly, all right?
Bitch. Moments of our tragedy. Please put that in my Discord.
Jamming caused by enemies in local vicinity.
Oh, right. I'm on kicks right now.
According to our intel, none of the machines in this area are hostile. We've been seeing more and more enemies like this lately. They just stand there and stare into space. It's pretty weird.
Did I not activate that thing after I... Oh, well. Ignore my, Ignore my speed run running. It's just nice to get from place to place faster. Oh, everything's in color. Beep 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 beep.
So this is
Yeah,
the
I get it. I
resistance
get it.
camp, huh? We should probably go talk to their leader first thing.
Quick
Map data
save.
obtained from bunker. Data may be displayed from the system menu.
Map data, huh? It's hard to get an accurate picture from this. Our satellite resolution isn't so hot. Hopefully they deploy some new satellites soon.
A general idea is good enough.
You don't let anything get in your way, do you?
Nope.
You're number 2.
Oh, hello.
You know about 2B?
Yes, well, the bunker told me to expect you. My name is Anemone. I'm the leader of
Does
the android
anybody
resistance that
remember
controls most of this
me
territory.
attempting to pronounce
You must be the
anemone?
new scouts we heard about.
Who is
Well,
anybody around
I'm
the
sure
first
my
time for
people will
that?
have plenty of information for you.
Anemone,
Please feel free to
anemone.
ask them anything you like.
Just over and over again for 30 minutes. Like one slight reference is that when you talk to the weapons dealer, he says that the Corps gave him some of the weapons, and she's a fairly big role in drag. Oh, okay. Ugh. With Yorha, I heard what happened. If you're dealing weapons, if you're interested in that type of thing, what type of weapons, basically I repair and build well in the old world. To be honest, my tools are in pretty bad shape at the moment, but if I can get some service detailing the toolbox up and running, I could start fixing and selling weapons again. Take a look at it, will you? English, it's Eden Regal Claudia Lenz. Oh, okay. Hey, with Yorha, right? My mask? It's an electromagnetic wave shielding device. I wear it to limit me unnecessary information from the world. Ha, just kidding. So what do you want? You worry about something? Nope. It was fun talking with you. Come back anytime. Accord the twin in the same VA. Oh, okay. What do you mean more than... what do you mean more than the weapons dealer? Welcome, welcome. It's always good to get new customers. You use some kind of supply chain for the resistance. You know it. Every time you camp crash from abandoned parts, stuff plucked from enemy corpses. So then the business, what can I get you? The recovery items would be lovely. These sell plug-in chips, mean the little doodads that serve the power-ups right now. I'd love to sell, but I don't have necessary raw materials. If I get those raw materials, I'll do business. Get them for me, yeah. My leg's messed up. Can you help?
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
Cool. What's the quicks? There it is. And yeah, she's Sam's half sibling, I think. Okay, I wasn't sure how they related to Sam. Maybe there's some way. Did I talk to you twice? Who's busted all right? You know it. Help him out. Did they actually patch this game, or worries that? What do you mean? Oh, wait, what did they patch? Access points.
This must have been quite a city once upon a time. Too bad vegetation's claimed most of it now.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Operator 60 to 2B. It is time for your regularly scheduled contact.
That's good.
This is 2B. Nothing to report.
Good to hear. Say, how's the weather on Earth today?
Huh.
Good?
It's fine. Does that question have anything to do with our operation?
Not really.
I'm totally
I
not just
figured
gonna
it must
damage
feel
glitch
nice
them.
To have some good weather.
Feeling nice has no bearing on completing missions.
That is so like you, 2B. Anyway, talk to you later.
I don't know if you have any mods installed, but if you don't, it should make a pretty big difference. It's been a while since I played it, but interesting. Okay. Maybe everything is clear and I just don't recognize it. Do I need to kill the... I remember every time I try to kill those deer, it goes horribly. So we're going to refrain. Also, it's nice not having to, like, run place to place and not having the biggest idea of where to go. You need 5 to upgrade a weapon? Okay. But the supply trader only needs the 1 item.
Plant life has claimed most of the central area.
You have 0 mods, yeah, it seems better for sure. Okay.
Records show that vegetation has grown to an abnormal size since the departure of humans.
See, like, I figured out how to do those jumps because I meant to speedrun this game again, and I didn't used to know how. And I got sick and tired of having to run around there because I didn't know how to do the very basic, like, height gain
This
jumps.
is the place that weapons trader was talking about. Uh-oh. I'm picking up
You patch with
hostile
FAR
machine
myself.
life forms.
Is FAR like one of the bigger mods for it? Shit. One of the bigger, like, resolution mods, I mean. Oh. Haven't done that very often. This is like a different game with mouse and keyboard. There's like finishers and things that are easily figured out. It's like this game was meant to be played with the mouse or with a key controller. Crazy. City Ruins is a nice go to sleep track. It kind of is. It's very relaxing. Nice. I see my controller is better for this game. And don't worry, I've surrendered my. Well, okay. Let me be very clear about something. I still prefer mouse and keyboards for the majority of games. However, I do understand when games are built for a controller, especially like something like this, why it's just better on controller. I get that. Totally get it. But it's really fun to watch people freak out when I just say mouse and keyboard is always better. It's There's just nothing better to me. Oh, I can get up on that building. Get up on the building. Hold on. Shit. Nope. I use controller for some games. It just feels right. So I've always joked that I will only ever use what is it? I will only ever use mouse and keyboard. Mostly because people go, what? Why? And I go, because it's just objectively better, even though I know I'm just making them mad. Like, for example, and I mean, this is pretty obvious. I would never play an FPS on controller. You could not give me the money to. Action RPGs, though, they're pretty good on controller. Now, is there another? I'm missing an item for this quest. Where is that item? I used to know the location of all of them because I got tired of losing time on my speed runs. Trying to find them. This seems like fuller controllers, but I did gotta wear mouse and keyboard, but I probably would have enjoyed a controller. Like, I would never play XCOM on a keyboard. That's just, oh. But like, and Tales of Arise had such good mouse and keyboard support. I'd play it again with mouse and keyboard. This game doesn't have as good mouse and keyboard support. It's just funny to watch some of the people when I would speedrun go, why are you on mouse and keyboard? Why are you on mouse and keyboard? Why are you on mouse and keyboard? What item am I missing? A broken circuit. No, aren't the enemies supposed to drop that? Did I just get bad RNG on that or something? No! Come on. Oh, come. Can I? There we go. Whew. Without the virtuous contract, it's very difficult to do one of the better jumps to give you more height. It's a bug likely. It doesn't always spawn. Requires a restart. Like a full game restart? Or like a save restart? Because later on, if it feels like I'm trying to press 4 buttons at once. Scarlet Nexus kind of felt like that, but I also felt like they made the keyboard support so good that I didn't need to swap. Save restart? We'll find out. I feel like I should have remembered that. But oh well. Let's hit turn the title screen. Nier Automata. We saved over my original 11 hours to beat ending A. Show you how far we've come. The patch notes for the patch they did are borderless full screen. So I'm playing a borderless full screen. Interesting. Okay, 4K UI cutscenes now play at 60 FPS. Is that why the cutscenes look better? And global illumination setting. Okay. Too bad I didn't fix that bug. Okay. God damn it. Been stabilized at 60 FPS under the default setting. Well, I'm not gonna change the frame rate again. I learned from Replicant not to change the frame rate. That fucking game, if you change the frame rate, it speeds the fucking combat up in the PC patch. Punch him. Fuck you. Punch. There he is.
Okay, that's everything the supply trader asked for. Man, these
Didn't they fix
chores are
that?
a real
I played it
pain in
on
the
launch
butt,
day.
huh?
The resistance.
So
is
if
a
they'd fixed
valuable
it, I
ally to
played
your
it
help.
where
By
my
helping
like
them,
I
we also
never
help
had it. It was
ourselves.
never
So
fixed
no,
when I played
I
it.
don't think they're a pain.
Yeah.
I could pull up my Kaine fight, and the combat, I couldn't like physically see what was going on during that fight. Oh yeah, so I never saw the mod. Well, it was hilarious. Boom was like, "How are you getting through the game so fast?" While playing at 200% speed. I'm sorry, my brain is hardwired to skip all of the dialogue. That's on me. He tells you thank you. That's what just happened. Can I combine them yet? I think I can. And then hopefully I have enough room. Heck, beautiful. Hey, it's you. I almost forgot your rewards. Oh, shaky. Lift you up something. Cool. Wanna try him out. Oh, shit. I do want to try him out, though. All right. Huh. Upgrade. Contract. Oh. Don't, for one ending, why I have to have all the weapons max upgraded, right? I have a request. There's been lots of reports of dangerous machines appearing in the desert. Is very unusual, so maybe indicative of something bigger. Now I hear that you are types pretty amazing at examining things. You think you can, yeah, sure. Thanks, I knew I could count on you. I'll tell our allies in the desert that you are coming. Please be careful out there. Okay. This cannot continue. This cannot continue.
Pod 042.
Good old Beastbane.
Coordinates confirmed for location specified by Resistance Leader.
Understood, 042. Placing marker on target. The desert heat is going to make resupply efforts difficult, 2B. Please make sure you're ready before you go.
You alive? Thank you. Wow, am I good at the combat? What the fuck was that? I just didn't get hit. Good old gamer chair. Give me all the upgrades I need. Oh, oh, I forgot to mention this earlier. My Monster Hunter World speedrun got rejected because I didn't have it set to a private session right after the first fight. So I gotta do it again. Which is big sad, but hey, what are you gonna do? God damn it. I will say mouse and keyboard's easier to keep a target lock. Hey, Go, how you doing? Oh, it's the Danganronpa emotes. Did anyone join me? They joined my session, but not my hunts. How you doing, Go? Go has Danganronpa emotes. Junko one specifically. Can I get a little shout out real quick, by the way, for Gol and Wild Train actually? Can you just give them both shout outs for me? Would you mind doing that? Danganronpa emotes inspire fear in me. A body has been discovered. My Monokuma voice is not nearly as good as it used to be.
Our struggle against the machine life force is at a stalemate.
I hope it doesn't play one of my clips. I don't have the clip play up, and like, pause real quick. Well, because of that, I don't have clips up, and the reason I don't have clips up
now is not the time to give up.
Because
now, more than ever, we must forge on.
Right, this is the whole propaganda thing.
Remember that several 100,000 humans on the moon want nothing more than to return to
there it is.
Glory to mankind.
So hold on, we have Wild Train, Final Fantasy 14. I'm trying to get back into it, but I'm waiting for them to let free accounts come back. And you're playing Yakuza Kiwami? We're big Yakuza stans here. We fucking love Yakuza here. I beat 6 lately. I love it. Oh, I love Yakuza so much. I was actually screaming by the end of Yakuza 6. Like, people that were here, I was sitting here screaming at the computer monitor at like 2 in the fucking morning because I was getting so hyped up and so like emotional. But the reason I don't have clips is because a lot of people get embarrassed when you pull up clips, especially if you haven't like met them before. And I don't want new raiders. The first thing they do is, haha, let's watch some of your clips. I'm sure you're gonna love this. I wonder if I can do the skip. No one here should have faith in me to do this. Damn it. Okay. No. I think there's a clip there, and you can skip talking to Jackass.
Hey, our name, I guess that
looks.
Brain. My brain said.
Have anyone getting tangled up in that? Now would
I'm
we?
sorry. My brain goes skip because I've speedrun this so much. What was Goal playing? I'm sorry, I totally missed it. The plan is we're playing Stalker. Great game. I won't tell anybody. I fucking love Stalker. I had to take a second after finishing that game and had to self-reflect on my life. It's that good. Abzu's another beautiful game. Lots of underrated indie games. A lot of really good indie games out there. At least did I miss somebody's chat completely? Hold on, let me go back. I missed some stuff. Oh, I missed so much stuff. Hold on. Whenever I want to convince someone to play Dragon Guard 3, I just link them this scene in Dragon Guard 3 and it usually convinces them. I mean, you already have me convinced. Let me do this.
I'm the Fairy King, remember?
Oh, God.
No one is more wise or clever or boundlessly intelligent than I.
Oh, it's me.
I'm not gonna kill you.
I find that hard to believe.
Promise?
I find that very hard to believe.
She killed him.
You killed him! Pretty sure you should have done that. I mean, there's a certain order we gotta go through here, right? First we get information, then we run off to someplace, then we get more information.
Shut up. We'll find it if we keep walking.
Is that A2's voice actress? The big ass dragon is so scared. What? Oh my god, that's beautiful. Oh. Go has been playing Gris. I've heard that's a good game. Thank you, Soybean, for entertaining about Go about Gris. I'm sorry I missed so many chats. A body's been discovered. Yes, Gris is beautiful. I'm probably gonna be getting rid of that clip thing. We'll see. Up to you. Does a public session do any affect anything? No, it doesn't, Roller. But there's a chance someone could join you, and if you had some mod, I guess you could make it so that you could make invisible. I don't know. I think it's just a standardization thing. Simple but excellent way of storytelling. The plans would move love Stalker. Don't talk to my viewers. It's supposed to be a surprise. I'd take a second after finishing a game and self-reflect on life. It's that good. Abzu is another. Is Abzu another platformer? My problem is I don't really like playing platformers. I like watching them. Lots of underrated indie games. Go Abyss. Have you found any other games similar to it? I browsed other games that are supposed to be similar, but none really stood out. Oh, Abzu. Maybe I should look at that. Go was playing Gris. Thank you. Thank you for adding me, Sundown. Discord. Feel free to join that. And if you react in the rules, there should be a thing to give you a role so you can actually talk. Yeah, I have a lot of indie games. Let me check my Steam library. Perfect. There's the sus. What did I do there? Fantastic. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Oh, Drakengard thing, the Fairy King. Yes. I'm not big on platformers. I agree. Any genre you're specifically into? VA is Terra Plat, aka Edelgard. That's why it sounds so familiar. Fairy King is Ben Diskin, and the dragon is Cindy Robinson. Okay. I'm looking for some smaller indie games, story-rich, artsy. Platformers are good too. I've been trying to find more like that so I can do them in between longer JRPGs. Right, perfect. Awesome. Cool. I can't believe how quickly I fell behind on chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm caught up now. We're good. It's been a while since I fucked it up that bad. You guys were just talking. I appreciate it. You ever played Bastion? I've actually heard of Bastion, and I know you added Soybean, so I'm gonna shut up now. Well, we wanted to make sure. Well, we wouldn't want to have anyone tangled up in that now, would we?
Don't go trying to be a hero, all right?
Sure thing. I won't do the thing. I won't do the hero thing.
Who opens a sealed gate with explosives?
Jackass.
There's gotta be an easier way, right?
Hold on. Hahaha. I knew better. Bye-bye. Then that's a good one. Great story. I'm going to have to have somebody to look into. What kind of game is it? Yeah, I mean... So don't forget, my chat just knows... There are people in my chat that just know games I've never heard of existing before. Much less, like... just the exact correct next game for me to play. I don't know how they do it. For example... Fire Emblem 7. Nier. Yakuza 0. All community recommended games.
This sand sure is slippery.
We go left for the second pod, right? I believe it's left. I like the missiles more than the bullet ones. The world constructs itself as you go and self-narrates your progress. Oh.
Careful. We've got enemies approaching.
No, we don't. Left on the giant there, and there it is. What's up, Tate? There it is. Right, it plays this horrible sound.
Is this a pod?
Hypothesis. The owner discarded this pod.
Out of curiosity, yeah, what's up?
Safe mode. Motives unknown.
Why was it abandoned? Pod, reactivate it for me. If it's usable, try to overwrite the original owner with my ID.
Activation complete. Access granted. Previous owner ID successfully overwritten.
Bullet has higher DPS, missiles auto track, which is great for hard mode. See, I'm lazy and I haven't been doing a good job using the DPS, so I'd rather just have the auto track. Wish list for later, it is perfect. Android.
These machines are talking.
Yeah, I heard from the Resistance that they've been seeing this a lot lately. Couldn't tell you why, though.
Bye-bye. Okay, so all the games I've played. Oh, that's that must be a lot of games. Also, Tate. Oh wait, how many chickens would you need to be able to kill a lion? Is this like a totally accurate battlegrounds question? I feel like you would need quite a few chickens.
Do you think they even understand the concept of being scared?
Ow, ow, ow. I mean, if the lion could just go and kill like 2 chickens, it'd take a lot of chickens. SteamWorld Quest short RPG may extremely charming story and art, deck building card game, battle system 2. The other ones in the series are great too, but that is the most story based.
Hypothesis.
There you go.
Caused by enemies in local vicinity.
You have all sorts of games to play now after you beat Tales of Arise. Speaking of, real quick, what do you plan on playing next? After, like, JRPG-wise? I don't know about chickens, but those cuckoos from Legends of Zelda, you only need one. Why you go for it? But that's not a lion. That's a specific games lion. Did I even mention Nier back during VC4? I don't recall directing you to this. So, this game... That's it. Okay. This game wasn't recommended by anyone in chat. This was recommended by a friend of mine.
What's with the weird-looking outfits?
I've seen that sort of
Like
thing
an
when I
IRL
was going
friend of
through
mine.
some old data. It looks like what humans used to wear long ago.
So I guess that
Certain
doesn't really
human
count.
collectives
Ow,
used to use
ow,
face paint
ow,
like
ow,
that too.
ow. Like, I can do this on. So many games. I'm kind of curious. Now, I'm kind of curious, Skull, of that list you have. So, like, if you want, feel free to paste it in chat. Deck building is my type of game, but I'll take a look. Cuckoos are the true final boss of the Legend of Zelda series. Okay, then was it the same for Berseria? I think I thought you guys recommended Tales to me. I was also recommended Trails. But I thought you guys recommended I play a Tales game. I talked about possibly playing Berseria, and I thought one of you guys mentioned, hey, you should try out that. I mean, the entire Zero Escape series was recommended to me by a viewer, Josu.
To be, it's fine. Their speech doesn't mean anything. They're just emitting words at random. If they wanted help, why would they be attacking us?
Yeah.
No. Sorry, guys. I know I'm catching. I'm like. I know I shouldn't be struggling this hard on normal. Right. Cool. Moving speed. Oh, hello. Wave. Max HP. Good chips. Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. Okay. Celeste. I've heard Celeste. I've seen Celeste. Dust and Legion Trail. Never heard of that. I know Fury. Fury's a good game. The Letter. I haven't heard of that one either. And Oxenfree I know of. So I've heard of, what, 2 of the 7? That's a good list. Josu, the one responsible for my Nier breakdown and Nier. Yep. I was going to say Dust 2. Despite being worse, I would have recommended Zestiria first since it makes the twist in Berseria have more impact. Well, you definitely recommended I played Zestiria after I played Berseria. So Berseria might not have been that, but you definitely recommended Zestiria following it. Actually, not even following, during. They're just emitting words at random. Like, please stop killing me, 9S. It's okay. They're just saying random words. It's fine. Murder. You shouldn't be struggling, but I expect you would. Not gonna. Oh. I've heard quite a lot of other games. I haven't played them. I heard Braid was really good. I'm curious. Do you play mostly Ironically, you can't kill this one. Do you play mostly like indie games, like smaller like not necessarily platformers, but indie games? Braid's an okay game, but it was more mind-blowing back when it came out. But the stuff that has come out since feels a bit trite. So I hope you're taking notes. Kind of like the Seinfeld effect. I don't think I've heard. I know like what you're trying to say, but I don't think I've ever heard it referred to as the Seinfeld effect.
What's that?
Analysis. It is the ruin of a former human residential area. Large numbers of humans resided in such concrete and metal shelters. The structures were referred to by names such as...
I did when I was streaming. I usually feature games that weren't well known. Oh, okay. Nice.
Report.
TV Tropes does.
Notification received from access point.
Fair. See, I've taken streaming as the time. Well, it started as I'm gonna clear my Steam library of games I haven't played, and then it became as shit. My Steam library is growing faster with games I want to play on stream than I can beat them. I've heard of Katana Zero as well. That's a great game. Customize. I'll need a shockwave. Don't need max PG. Love that. Oh, perfect move speed. But really good game of music. I want to talk about real quick, and I'm not going to say too much because obviously we have people that haven't played it. I stand by every positive thing I said about Tales of Arise's soundtrack yesterday, and having like had a day to digest it and listen to, like, rewatch some of the scenes. It is one of my favorite
Target confirmed.
Game
Let's
soundtracks I've heard. I really like what they did all throughout the final, like, 2 hours with the soundtrack. Have you played Silent Hill 2? I have not. I am bad with horror games. But how do I explain this? I want to play more horror on the channel. The problem is I have a lot of I'm trying to beat all of the Fire Emblem games coming soon to a theater near you. And once that's done, I'll be a lot more open to like playing some weirder games for a while. But I definitely want to get through that first, because that's gonna. I have to play like. I'm not playing repeats, but I think I still have to play like 12. And there's been a lot of leaks coming out that there might be a new Fire Emblem game this year, and I want to be fucking ready for it. If you do that, I will not be around. We will miss you dearly, Soybean. But I want to do I want to do Resident Evil 2. I would love to play some of the Silent Hill games. I'm actually making a review of it. So if you are you doing it on YouTube? Because if you do, put it and promote yourself. If you're in my Discord, if not, that's fine. But if you're in my Discord, feel free to put it in my promote myself. I love watching review videos. And I love it. Oh, sorry, hold on. I missed some stuff. Sorry. So I haven't played that. I would say Silent Hill 2 is worth it. Trust me. I believe you. It's a very emotional game more than it's scary. I feel like I would have to play Silent Hill 1 just to say I did it. Fuck yeah, got me rank 47 for that's awesome, Boom. Bang Dream. One day I'll finish that show. I'm so sorry. Dude, I'm dead. Just saw this post somewhere. I'll read that in a minute. Tate, weren't you going to sleep? Where this dude says his favorite genre is anime is shonen because of fight scenes. But romance is his least favorite because it's cringe. Dude said he tried watching Rent-A-Girlfriend and he couldn't because it made him feel like a weeaboo. I mean, watching Rent-A-Girlfriend makes me feel like a weeaboo, but I still love it. Silent Hill 1 and 2 are not connected. However, Silent Hill 1 and 3 are connected. Well, I probably want to play 3. But, you know. Silent Hill took a different direction, and I think that's why so many people really like it. Isn't the second movie based off of Silent Hill 3? Yeah, Event happens to be my literal strongest team. Oh, that's really convenient. Why is this, please? Oh, right. I was like, why won't the game work? I'm tabbed out.
I wonder what makes them choose these words.
All right, everyone get your spam ready. You like Persona? I've almost beaten Fez. I've beaten 4 but not Golden. I started it on stream once. I'm going to at one point beat.
It's like they were gathered here.
Beat 4 Golden on stream. I've beaten 5. I need to get my copy of 5 Royal back and beat that. And I've beaten Strikers. And I've beaten, like, I think every song on Hard on 3 and 5 Dancing. So, I'm a small fan.
What's with these android bodies?
Oh, and Yukari Chie Futaba. Oh, please! Yeah, please. I love... Yeah, post it in Discord. Throw it and promote yourself. Alright. I don't usually, like, chat spam. Not usually the best, but, like... Everyone knows what needs to happen here, right? It's not that good. It's okay. I'll get to see the upgrades you've done.
Don't listen to them, 2B.
With Silent Hill 2. And you're probably also just being harsh on yourself because every content creator is harsh on himself.
They don't have any feelings. They're just imitating.
I know not what setting or story the new Fire Emblem has, but Fire Emblem Heroes is Cow Monster Girls. So it also better have that or I will riot. I don't... I don't know how to react to that one. Why are you disturbing the fucking? Because I don't, we don't need to watch the machines fuck each other. It's okay. This cannot continue. I would probably buy it anyway, but still. Perfect. I'm sure nothing bad here is happening. Ghost Runner is also another great game. We have a guy, his name is Rhett, or Retail or something like I never pronounce his name right, that's why I call him Rhett. He loves Ghost Runner. If he ever pops in, mention it to him.
What's happening?
At one point, I'm going to give it a shot when it goes on sale for like $5 or less. Maybe that as well. I mean, I'll basically probably just sub to you on YouTube as soon as I find.
Android?
As soon as we watch the first one. Very much enjoy it. Seriously, the Fire Emblem Heroes icon is like the icon is a cowgirl. Huh? Well, I'm sure there's nothing wrong here. Androids.
Fight. Sword.
Dodge.
Projectile. Deflect.
I think he's evolving. We better finish this quick.
In English, this part doesn't make much sense because he just says this is a machine, but when he says Japanese, is it's giving off. Oh, okay. Wonder why they. Well, bad localization. But I attribute that to. Come on. Oh man, I can't. This is probably the best I've ever done that fight. Adam on the Squid Game. Is he the dub voice actor for the Squid Game guy? I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I think the fad's over with Squid Game, so I can say this and not be killed. I watched the whole thing, Korean with the Korean subtitles, not with the English subtitles. I thought the show was mediocre at best, if that. Greg dubbed the lead. Okay, okay. It had nothing to do with any of the dubs. Again, I watched it in Korean. I don't understand why well, I have a theory. I'm just not gonna bring it up because I'm gonna start talking down on society and sound like an absolute loser. But society, I really did not like Squid Game. My critical take on it is that I'm an idiot on the internet and none of y'all should listen to me. And if you get upset over that, in my opinion, I'm sorry. I just thought it was not any different than most other horror shows or movies, except it was longer.
It stopped. Looks like
It's decent but overhyped, but most importantly brings attention to me. So that part I don't. I'm perfect. I'm happy for that.
Like that before.
Like,
better report this to command.
For example, I don't think Parasite was overhyped. I thought Parasite was pretty fucking good. Snowpiercer's terrible. I think it's done by the same guy as Parasite. There's a really good Korean horror movie. I think it was a Korean horror movie I watched, and it's sad because I can't remember the name of it. Basically, this girl can call a telephone and talk with this other girl who exists at like a different point in time, and it's a really good. Oh, perfect. It's like a really, really good, good movie, and I can't remember the friggin' name of it.
This is good. We should be able to reach command here. 9S to bunker. Do you copy?
I read you, 9S. Go ahead.
This has machine signatures or something that would make more sense. Yeah, it's awkward that he just goes, "This is a machine."
We weren't able to capture
it's like, okay.
But I have combat data ready for upload.
Understood. Ready to receive.
Hopefully you can get something out of it.
Bye. Go. That's my lukewarm take for the day. I don't think I have any more lukewarm takes to hit everyone with.
Whew. Say too, I'm worried about
Shit,
the
I
damage
keep
we
trying to
took in
skip
that last
everything.
battle with the machines.
Hope is that more people will try Asian media so movies like A Sound Voice
Maybe
don't
we
lose
should
the
return to
boss
resistance
baby.
camp to
Yes.
resupply and conduct maintenance.
All right, let's go.
That
You got it.
I am 100% on board with and agree with you on.
I hear you kicked some tin can ass out in the desert. So
Yep.
I guess, you know, thanks or whatever.
No problem.
Hey, welcome back. Thanks for securing access to those desert resources.
That's Matt Mercer.
It's a huge help. I know it
Got
isn't
him.
much,
Hey,
but
Big
please
Bird.
take this. It's the least I can do.
How are
Oh,
you
be
doing
sure to
today?
swing by if you ever need anything, all right?
Mr. Mercer, of course. I need something.
What can I help you with?
I need to buy things. Just vibing. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Were you live tonight? Matt Mercer himself. Matt is also the voice of the Council of Humanity. I missed that. You know streaming again this week? Oh, okay. I hope everything is all right. Shit! Woo! Level 9. What's the button? How do you throw? There's a way to throw yourself. I need to be able to figure out how to do at one point.
Hypothesis. Jamming caused by enemies in local vicinity.
Get him. Get him. You're trying to recover some physical, mental stuff and deal with some. Totally fair. I hope you are able to do that, and please take as much time as you need. We'll be here when you get back. Ooh, you're right. Thank you. I forgot to engage self-destruct. Big Bird. Big Bird. I think. How do you engage self-destruct on controller? Shit. Here, you'll like this, Big Bird. You'll like this, Big Bird. I got you. Perfect. There you go. This is absolutely story important that we did that. Very story important we did that. No, take your time, Goal. You're good. Do not sweat. Yeah, self-destruct's part of us. Why is the android so thick? What Yorha scientist went, yeah, ship it. Oh my god. Okay, I feel a little bad now. I'm on hand check. No. God. I'll never forget that fucking panel. That panel will live on in my memory forever. Fuck, come on. Hold on. Excuse me? There we go. It's the dash attack combo I can't do. You have to do it standing still and then dash. which means you can't just button mash. Yokotaro did an audio play about who created Project Yora. Oh, did he? The real voice actors dubbed it. It's worth listening to because it's some extremely... Oh, okay. Thank you for hand checking, Big Red. Beats out. Ah, it's you. I heard from Jackass about your encounter in the desert. Good work. Oh! You might have. I might have actually listened to it. I don't know if I remember it. How long was it? This will be important. How long is the thing? Oh, go in there. It's the least we can do. Feel free to use it however you like. Hey, thanks. Test mail. Commander lost equipment. To be sure it's okay if you skim like this, we need permission from Plus. We'll probably be stationed here for a while, so bed won't go amiss. 2.5 hours? Okay, I think I have watched this. Yeah, with the... Yeah, I remember watching. Okay, no, I do. It was a... Yes. You have linked this before. That's somewhere either in the Lost Stream archive or in Discord.
Operator to 9S.
This is 9S.
We're going to the amusement park next?
I have an incoming message for 2B and 9S from the commander.
I think we are.
Initiating playback. 2B, 9S. We've lost contact with several Yorha units that were on their way to the surface. Their black boxes are online, so we presume they're still alive. We've tracked the location of their signals, so I need all Yorha units on the surface to head over and investigate.
I'm pretty sure it's the amusement park.
I heard something about that back at the resistance camp.
Only 2.5 hours.
Location confirmed.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the other androids. We should probably check this out as soon as possible.
I'm used to certain 40-hour documentaries. Okay.
Maybe we can get through from underground. So 2B,
I think I can get a free
those
weapon
machines
here.
out in the desert look just like androids, right?
Right.
But we androids were modeled after our human creators. So why would machines try to look like us?
There's no point trying to work out unsolvable problems.
I suppose.
Listen, Chef. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll give it a re-listen. I think I did this right. Did I? Well, I want the correct. God damn, I want the correct. Okay. I thought there was like a second way that you could go down in the tunnels to. Actually, I'm positive there is. I just went the wrong way. All right, guys. What friendly-looking robots? Are they just XP to us? That's the real question.
What are those?
The bunny.
This is weird. Where does this corridor lead?
Only 2.5 hours. That's it. Don't they give you free shit? Cue the Doom music. We're gonna head out. Have a nice night, everyone. See you, Soybean. Thank you for sticking around. Oh, they give it to you? Oops. Nope, nope, 9S. No, no, well. It's murder time. No more shooting. No more shooting. Nope. Okay. My face when I read the entirety of Grimoire Vice in the form of a Google Doc. Really now. Oh, hello. Instead if you kill them, they don't give it to you. That's too bad. Well, we've killed them. Whoop. Oh well. Hello, friend. And 2 Joker guys at the entrance. The 2 Joker guys at the entrance may be dead.
From that building over there.
Was it Noir? Might have been Noir.
We need a way through.
Let's look around for a route we can take.
I just love the idea that there's somebody who put all of God fucking damn it. All of the grimoires into a Google Doc. How long is that Google Doc? Hello, friend. Junk, danger.
Let's dance. Let's dance.
We're breaking the tank. Because it's machine core.
Let's play. Let's sing. Let's sing. Let's play. Play. Let's play.
Oh, let's play. Let's play.
These machines are heavily armed. We'll regret it later if we let them escape. So let's take them out.
That was a hard boss. Really, really tough.
What's
Oh, next time jump. Does it give you 2 cores or something?
Analysis. It is a core fragment from
It's actually
machine
Grimoire
life
Nier.
form.
Can you just
It
post
is
that in the
similar
Nier channel, please?
structure to a plant cell.
a plant cell?
Thankies. Oh, it dies even faster. Okay.
What's this?
Analysis.
That's the steep
It is a
plan.
device that propels humans on rails at high speeds for the purposes of amusement. It was commonly referred to as a roller coaster.
Oh my god, there's a
Sure
walk
are
animation?
strange creatures. Hey, 2B.
Yes.
People who know me well usually call me Nines. So what do you think?
Oh.
I mean, if you want to call me Nines, it's totally okay.
I'm good.
Oh. Alright.
Ouch. Poor old 9S. Oh, like also poor 2B. Come on. Wee.
Alert. Multiple resistance members detected beneath this room.
Also, who are the people who know him so? I know. I wonder who knows 9S so well. This is my favorite track in the game. For anyone that doesn't know. My favorite boss fight, too.
What the hell?
Our records don't say anything about a machine like this.
Uh-oh. Ow. Ow. Alright, let's play this a little smarter. I don't have to beat this quickly. What is the original story for such a... Great. Oh my god, the hacking is so much easier. Oh my god, the hacking is so much easier.
It's trying to hack us. If we take hacking damage, it'll affect our bodies as well.
Uh-oh.
To-be.
Oh my god, the hacking is so much easier with a controller. Holy shit.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Those look like corpses.
Are we seriously being attacked with dead androids?
Wait, I don't think... 2B, I'm detecting black box signals. They aren't dead. They've been turned into weapons.
All right, this ends now.
Yes! The whole boss's attack pattern sync with the music, which is just awesome. Also, when you go into that, the music goes to 8-bit for the boss fight too. It's seamless.
I've almost analyzed the enemy's hacking pattern. I'm going to try to hack it back. Keep it busy.
You got it.
What? Fuck that up.
Alert. Saturation attack triggered by enemy consciousness data. Failure to destroy it quickly may lead to serious damage in memory regions.
I pulled off that double damage glitch really well at the end there. Well, I'm sure this doesn't have any reference to anything. Oh, man. A memory core came out. Where did that memory core go?
You mean the hacking? No worries. Us scanners are pretty good at that kind of thing. I've got your back anytime.
We have to save those androids. We have
Know
to
the
save those
lore
androids.
connections. Yeah. Where's the machine? Give me the machine. Was promised a machine core. Was also lied to.
I'm sorry, 2B. I think they were only being kept alive by that enemy.
Well.
Oh.
Oh. I don't even understand why it dropped one of those machine cores. I know I saw it.
What is it?
That machine had some pretty weird things to say, huh? It's almost like it had actual emotion.
The machines don't have feelings. You said that yourself.
Yeah, I guess.
Someone make sure I go back and do the Romeo and Juliets.
Hostiles.
That's good.
This thing is awfully verbose for a machine. It could be a trap. Still, we should at least head over there and gather data, right?
Sure. Okay. Almost. Yeah, I'm like, he starts to move faster than you can. And then this happens, and the rockets go up. Oh, the resupply rockets.
What's that?
Hopefully the humans can use those.
You wouldn't have seen that before. They're sending supplies up from Earth to the moon and the bunker. There are no spare parts or fuel in space, after all.
Huh.
Silver ore.
So why don't the machines, or the aliens who created them, attack the bunker directly? They originally came here from outer space, right?
Well, there are a few theories about that, but no one knows for sure. Hard to tell what an alien is thinking, you know?
Now it's the peace-waving people. You know what ending I'm not excited to get? In the slightest, actually? Like, I can't think of an ending I'm less excited to get. Is the slaughter the entire machine village ending. The one I can get right now, that's the one.
They all have white flags.
Looks like they really don't want to fight.
Hello, before we begin, there's something
Don't
you
skip.
must understand.
Sit still.
We are not your enemies.
I'm doing all 26 endings, yes.
2B, we can't trust anything the machines say.
I understand that you see us as the enemy, but
Yeah, till they resupply rockets for the thousands of survivors. Millions, maybe.
well, anyway, my name is Pascal. I'm the leader of this village. Those who reside here desire nothing more than to live a peaceful existence. Look around for yourself. You'll see that it's true.
Let's show your androids. In fact, I was hoping you could take this to Anemone in the resistance camp. Hey, by the way, I practiced saying Anemone before the stream started, because of how badly I fucked it up the last time I played this game. Really, Alicia? Can we trust the humans? Are they all they do is create malevolence? Indefinite, but certainly total real. Exactly. What is it? It's a fuel filter that she requested. If you take it to her, it should make me clear that we're a peaceful group. All right. No. Oh my god, I almost... Oh god. Totally real and very much alive survivors. Guess I just can't buy from the people I thought I could then. We're not. We're not. But you can make jokes like that if you so desire. Because they're funny.
We can get into the city ruins if we move that box.
Obviously, no one knows what we're... You know, you would never... Be balanced. Obviously, I have no idea what you're talking about with the bringing up the spoiler thing all of a sudden.
Operator 60 to 2B.
Because that's a good point. I kind of forgot about that.
2B here. What's wrong?
Oh. There's this operator I kind of liked, but when I asked her out, she turned me down. Honestly, 2B, I don't know how I'm supposed to go on living.
Okay, I think I have successfully converted a Yorha symbol into pixel for work.
I don't think I can stand spending one more day in this bunker.
You leaving would be bad for
You want to elaborate?
It would affect mission efficiency.
Or share?
Are you saying you need me, 2B?
All Model B combat units require the assistance of an operator.
How
So-
nice of 2B. Customize my virtual desk in this
That's
program
all.
called Gather.
Closing this channel.
Interesting. So is it like a virtual like that's like a virtual office? Eastbane, Ancient Overlord. So with interesting. That's a neat idea. Thought that was an energy sword for some reason. Used forever. But I like Virtuous Contract. That's the thing. So I'm probably not, ironically. 6-0 is so sad. I hope nothing awful happens to her. Spear. The weeb swords. I like the weeb swords. I like something off. I don't know. I just want to hug her now. Clone, is there a character in this game you don't want to hug that's female? Say, Anemone, I got a packetry machine called Pascal. A fuel filter? A perfect timer. We're running well. Wait, you messed Pascal? Sure did. So you've been sorting with the machines, huh? Just the ones in the village. Totally harmless, and they can't... They also have the means to construct devices that we can't. In exchange, we provide them with oil and other materials. I guess you call it a form of commerce. I see. Anyway, if you're headed back there, please take this high viscosity oil to Pascal.
Well, what do you think?
Clone.
She just started transmitting to us directly.
Now do you believe we're not a threat?
Your mouth can say anything it wants, but you still don't have a heart.
I suppose that's technically accurate.
Huh.
Yes, well, you're free to visit our village whenever you like.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. What I really need to do next is figure out how to spear dash. Because this is technically the second fastest way of running. It moved the box the other way. That's not fair. Can't swing the sword. Well, I mean, I can. You have the machine weapons? Yeah. I learned to make weapons from a legendary swordsmith in the forest. I wish you'd come to the village. So the one who's like a stray puppy who followed you home, you tried not to care for, but ended up keeping. One day running will actually be the fastest mode. One day. That means just kind of standing. If only all the engines and machines living in a piece like this never could happen. I guess not. I appreciate if you could help me out with some other machines as well.
After all, the only way to understand someone is to get to know them. Isn't that right?
Fair enough.
Uh-oh.
What's that noise?
2B, this is an emergency transmission from the bunker. We're reading a Goliath-class enemy inside the city ruins. And it looks like there are a ton of other machines there with it. All Yorha units should proceed and engage immediately.
A Goliath? This was a trap. I knew it.
I promise you, we were not aware of this information. I realize the odds of you believing me are strikingly low, but I hope you...
2B, Command is deploying new flight units for us.
And
They just
away
sent the
we go.
coordinates, So let's get going.
On it.
Let's unlock this thing. I would like to have all of the fast travel checkpoints I can. I don't know about Yardstick. I know about Aslan. Why would we believe you, Minerva? That's where I recognize her from, is Minerva. I know the Alicia's from Berseria as well, but like... I knew I recognized her from not a Tales game. Yeah, but he's a little ass. Big scratch. Cat.
The flight units should be on the roof of that building up ahead. It'll be dangerous, but we're not going anywhere unless we pass through that Goliath's legs. We should be careful.
That was a pretty good little... run over here. I wonder... If I could get that factory skip down, I bet I could have like a semi-decent time. Ah, I didn't get that skip.
Displaying data on central wiring hub.
Alexis is also Kagi on Kaguya-sama, Hatsune, my hero, Sister Iris, and Fire Force. Is Fire Force worth starting? I kind of want to, but I've heard like very mixed reviews. No idea. Okay. Anyone else have an idea? Oh, Pearl. There's an Ace Attorney anime? One day I'll actually play the Ace Attorney trilogy. It's another one of those games I gotta beat.
Let's get to those flight units while we can.
Be careful.
Did I?
The skies are packed with anti-air weapons. Make sure to approach
Teleport?
at low
No,
altitude.
no. I didn't. They. That's not what happened. Okay. So for a second, I thought I just teleported through the rocks. Yeah. Where do you get into these things? Oh, okay. Yeah, but in the most recent game, Sam is Phoenix, with someone else voices him in the anime. Oh, okay. Okay. Do they do anime for each of the different Ace Attorney like games? His yardstick, sorry. TLDR adopted this 5 or so month old boy who was named Yardstick because he was only 3 feet. That's a funny name. He only had 3 feet. That's a pretty funny name. Hold on, sorry. First cat I got after I moved down my own. That's awesome. That's awesome. What was what was his color combination? I don't know how to say that otherwise. Alright, she also replaced Laura Bailey as Lucinia in Fire.
Look out! It's recharging!
In Fire Emblem? Which Fire Emblem? Unless FE's something else.
Enemy vibrations are growing in intensity. It's resonating in tandem with the area beneath the combat zone.
Uh-oh.
What the?
Alien.
Unbelievable. The aliens who haven't revealed themselves in hundreds of years were hiding underground?
Alert. Alien. She's Hana in prison. Since the dawn of time. I used to know that entire speech by heart, but I don't anymore. I just thought it was really fucking funny to know.
Yorha, this is your commander. For the first time in centuries, we've intercepted a signal belonging to the aliens. These are the creatures that are in direct command of the machine life forms on this planet. If we can destroy them, we can end this long and arduous war once and for all. Our
Brown Tabby?
intel
Oh,
team is
okay.
hard at work attempting to analyze the source of the signal, but we're not there yet. We need more data. All Yorha units are hereby ordered to prioritize data collection above all else. We can't let this chance slip through our fingers.
Now.
Glory to mankind.
I used Command's data to determine the signal's source and marked it on the map. But it seems to be underground. Like, way underground.
Guess we'll see
Well.
once we get there. If
1
we're
a.m.
lucky.
You're not much for plans, are you, 2B?
See you later, Tate. Get some rest. Thank you for sticking around. Peace. Not too shabby at all. I'm the warrior monk, Father Servo. I seek the enlightened path through the perfection of battle, Father Servo. But alas, there's only so much Father Servo is capable of on his own. Perhaps you would like to you'd be so good as to aid a fellow on a spiritual journey. I'm not sure what you should be helping a machine with combat training. Oh, fear of the unknown, clouds your mind, young one. What's in it for us? Father Servo shall impart upon you all of his secret battle arts. Oh no, 2B, this seems pretty suspicious. What do you think? Help Father Servo train. The heavens smile upon Father Servo this day. Now then, let us start with our light round of sparring. Enough, Father Servo yields! I don't think this guy is quite as tough as he lets on. Well, it was a nice workout at least. Yes, nice? Well, yeah, good for you. Now, as payment for your lesson, you must bring Father Servo or warped wire. What? Listen, you didn't say anything about We sparred, yes. You learned many things, yes. And surely an annulment is to be expected. This guy is shameless. Be able to retrieve a warped wire from the dinosaur-like machines roaming about nearby. Bring it here before our next bout, if you would be so kind. Have you brought the required item? Sure. Oh, excellent. Now we can engage in a new form of training. Father Servo will accept your challenge whenever you are ready. For a fee, of course. Of course. Robot Dojo, white belt. Father Servo is currently engaged in preparations. Please come back later. One of my favorite what's it called? Quests. I never finished it. I don't actually know how it ends.
What is this?
Analysis. It is a cave-in caused by the collapse of an open space underground.
Why is there such a huge cavern beneath the city? That's a
Ah,
weird-looking
yes.
enemy.
The worst enemy in this godforsaken game. Alright, I'm done fucking with these things. Fucking hate those things.
The ground is caved in. There must have been a hollow down there this whole time. This hallway looks pretty old.
The worms are just such a pain in the ass to fight. Like, even the drills aren't that... Oh, that's so bright. The drills aren't that bad.
Look at all these dead machines. Seems like they've been here for a long time.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
What is this place?
I don't know. There's nothing like it in the database.
I'm trying to decide where I want to stop in Ending A tonight. I might stop before we get to the flooded city part and that whole like
Dead?
bullet hell area, and then start off tomorrow with that. I think that's coming up.
Destroyed alien motherships.
I know it's a short first stream, but like it's also 2
Welcome.
o'clock. Hello, friends.
To the graveyard of our creators.
You.
Alphen.
Look. Hey. Can I kill him yet?
Relax, Eve. We're still negotiating here.
Fine.
My name is Adam. The aliens you seek are no longer here. They were wiped out centuries ago. By us. The machines.
Wiped out?
And who knows? Perhaps we'll wipe out the androids next. Machines are weapons capable of evolution. We can grow. We can become aware. Eventually, the intelligence within our network began to surpass that of our creators. You'd probably be surprised at how quickly it happened.
You destroyed your own creators?
Oh, there's no need to fret about them. They were simple, infantile, almost like plants, I guess you'd say. They held no value to us, but the humans on the moon, now they are interesting.
Why that?
Hold on, sorry.
Because they are an enigma. They killed uncountable numbers of their own kind, and yet loved in equal measure. It's fascinating, don't you think? What could possibly drive such behavior? We have dedicated ourselves to unraveling this riddle of humanity, and now we will allow you to assist us. You were made in their image, after all.
Assist you with what?
It's simple. We need you to locate the humans on the moon and bring them to us. We will then dissect and analyze them in order to drag
they
their
fucked up.
secrets forth into the light. Surely you see the attraction in this.
Are you insane? We'd never do that! Can you believe this?
God, I
2B?
thought I timed that better.
This guy's bonkers.
Well, I suppose this concludes negotiations. The only remaining option is to destroy you. The same way we destroyed these pathetic little aliens.
Yeah. I thought there was a way to... You can...
Time grows short. This year,
theoretically,
this is the fate that befell our creators.
you can... Maybe it's in B
As
route.
for your beloved humans,
End that early
I guess we'll
by
see.
doing enough damage. I don't think I've ever done it. Shion is in the resistance camp. Is she? Utaba's one of the characters? Erica Limbeck?
aliens
Oh,
were
hey,
all
totally not
dead.
Sephiroth and Nero.
We better get back to the bunker.
Anemone? Is it Anemone? Or, sorry, I'm just calling her Erica Limbeck. I actually know that one. Really?
Back this way again? What a pain.
I love that you
Stop
call Adam
complaining.
and Eve K-pop
yeah.
idols.
2B, this is Operator 60. We now have an operational transporter in the city ruins. We're attempting to deploy them at other points as well.
About time we had access to those.
Care to fill me in?
Transporters? They let you transfer your consciousness to a temporary body back in the bunker. I heard some tech guys talking about it a while ago, but I didn't know they finally got it working.
Hey, how's it hanging?
Hey.
You again.
Your commander told me to build a new access point, so here you go. Oh,
Easy
and
enough.
I got the stupid transporter up and running too.
Thank you?
I've known the commander for a while now. She sure is good at pawning work off on people. Next time you see her, give her some lip for me, will ya?
Sure thing.
So this has a transporter now, huh?
Still, transporters are pretty handy. They're way faster than flight units when it comes to traveling between Earth and the bunker.
Looks like a
Flight
vending
units
machine.
also leave us open to attack, and they're expensive to operate too.
Map information. Teleport. Bum ba dum ba dum ba da ba dum bum.
That concludes our report on the events surrounding the alien wreckage. Then they were dead this whole time.
Yep.
The Council of Humanity needs time to formulate a plan.
Uh-oh.
Until then, this information must be kept confidential.
I wonder how long
Speak
I'll take
of
'em.
it to no one. Of course, your next mission is to gather additional intel on the individual known as Pascal.
You mean that freaky machine we ran into?
This order comes directly from the Council.
Oh, really?
Knowledge of such unique individuals is essential for the success of future
They're
missions.
pretty quick at like
Understood.
getting some orders out. Pretty impressive.
Man, the commander sure is a slave driver, huh? And now we have to go back to the city ruins. Why don't
This
we
is a
rest
quest.
a little bit, 2B? It's been a while.
I'll rest if I feel like it.
We have to self-destruct again is what we have to do. We can't do it. Well, I mean, if you do it up here, there's an ending. B, is that you? Yes, but thank goodness. My name is 16D. My instructor, 11B, was one of the squad mates in the assault on the abandoned facility. I don't suppose she was shot down during the battle. I see. What a shame. She was the closest thing I had to a mentor. She was so strong and admirable. What happened to her body? I don't know. I know this isn't my place to be asking you this, but well, if you happen to run across anything of hers, would you mind bringing it back to me? I'll keep an eye out. Thank you. Do we have any information about 11B's black box? Negative. 11B's black box has been yet to be recovered. She was shot down near the abandoned factory, right? This is the one where you have to go kind of out of your way to find it. Also, there's an item there, and I don't remember what it is. There's like another reason to go get it. Save, transport. Pascal's village. Thanks for waiting, 9S. Is the castle next? Oh, okay. We'll get a little bit of A2 in before I end stream tonight. How about that? That sounds like a good time to end.
It's 9S and 2B, yes. Those machines caused quite the ruckus, don't you think?
We need to talk.
Of course. I'll help however.
Pascal, why'd you choose not to fight? We had to be alive for hundreds of years. We lost countless friends time and time again, but losing friends is what scares me. What scares me is the fact that I've grown used to seeing those I care around die all around me. That's why I decided I had enough. Yes, about the aliens. You know anything about the aliens? The aliens mean the ones that created us? I'm sorry, there's much I can tell you. We've been fighting for centuries without a single message from them. I guess you could say that the fact that they give us orders anymore is the reason why we quit fighting.
Pascal,
Yes, 2B?
aside from this village, are there any other machines that are cut off from the network?
I suppose that unpleasant songstress you so kindly defeated in the amusement park wasn't part of the network.
You mean that singing thing?
That one, yeah.
Oh, and of course there's the Forest Kingdom, but...
Forest Kingdom?
Yes. It's a vast woodland area not far from here. There's a group of machines there attempting to build a nation of sorts. They're quite hostile to outsiders, however. We can't so much as go near the place.
Where is it?
Northeast of the city ruins. You should be able to reach it by passing through the ruins of the commercial facility. If you go, however, be careful. Things have been rather rough there lately.
This Forest Kingdom sounds like something we should check out.
Sure. We'll beat the Forest Kingdom and end it for the night. That shouldn't take me too long. Again, I'm actually kind of getting tired, so I'm going to try and get to sleep. Imagine that. Me. Sleeping. Ridiculous. Is this the one I want? Yeah, this is what I want to take. Ba-dum, ba-da-ba-bum-bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Doesn't help that music's so relaxing.
Operator 60 to 2B. Come in, 2B.
2B here.
The monitoring signal from the new access point has gone silent. I'm sending you the positional data. Please investigate the site as soon as possible.
Understood.
Cool.
This must be the commercial structure Pascal was talking about. The records say it was once a facility known as a shopping center.
No getting through here.
Maybe there's some kind of mechanism we could engage? If we were human, we probably would have gone shopping and such here, right?
More meaningless conjecture.
You're so serious, 2B.
Hey, look.
You know that?
Alert. Multiple
Flower.
machine life forms detected above our
I
position.
wonder what, but that's important.
Who the heck is the Forest King?
You're getting distracted.
Well, what do you expect? I'm a scanner. Combat was never meant to be my forte. Check this guy. He's just running away.
There we go.
It's going to explode!
Ah! Hey, Emil.
Huh? Hey, where am I?
What's that?
Hey there, guys. What's up?
This thing's weird, 2B. Let's kill it.
Wait, what? No!
Good idea.
No!
You know,
Okay, what was that?
I always thought that Emil was just like the wacky, quirky, rolling head to make the game later. But like knowing more
Looks
about
like the
Emil,
forest is just ahead.
it kind of makes a lot more sense. Carol and Vesperia, if you ever get around to English. Okay. And Estelle is the twins. Shit.
Here they come. Better keep your guard up.
I'm aware of how to fight. You just be careful.
I will, 2B.
Never been good at the initial dodging that initial charge.
These machines.
They were deadly heal. We got more. Ooh, actually, like good weapon attack ups. I should probably forge. Yeah, is that all? Melee defense +3. Deadly heal. So movement speed up plus. Okay. Operate up. A pretty significant HP increase. You get 7. 5% health for enemy defeated. Eh. Remove that. Remove that. Put there. Seeing Emil with no replicant lore versus with the full lore batter coding with a corn dog. Yeah, it's kind of bizarre. I like it. I prefer it. Why would I put that was the most smooth brain thing I almost did. Look at that. 10 or 5. Oh, I wonder which one I should do. I want crit up. Shockwave? I want to play around with that. I said I probably have, what, 5 and then 7? Yeah. What did I just put on? Bay range 5. Fuck it. That's fine.
About a king, right? I saw what looked to be a castle.
Well, we are out
further
of
in.
medium recoveries.
Maybe we should take a look.
Really 5 because it's smaller and big numbers are scary. Big numbers scary. Yikes. No other reasoning of any sort. Let's forge together some of the weapon stuff. Because I have a few more of them. I could probably make a better +2. And then a +3. Panzer Knights is event starting. Panzer Knights is events released. I don't even know what fucking game Panzer Knight. I have so many games on my wish list that I follow. Quest. They're the new Euro mods, aren't you? I guess we're the newest. Now that you mentioned it, do you need something? I bet new models like you can pretty much handle anything. Maybe even tune in. No, I shouldn't even ask, Mister. Why don't you tell us what's wrong? Maybe we can help out. Oh, if you insist, it turns out one of my friends has gone missing. Missing, that doesn't sound good. Where was his friend last seen? At the material storage site where he works. Storage site. Hey, maybe we should check it out. Please, with you with him. I, please. Panzer Knights, yes. Apparently, I follow it? I'm about to embarrass myself. It's probably gonna be some, like, bizarre anime game. That is 100% just a zero lane with tanks in it? Actually, it probably is. I'd stay quite a bit on that. Wait, no. I'm coming back right now. They come back anytime. Buy. Wait, no. I need to buy. Fuck! I need to buy healing stuff, but I could also just do that quest. You're not the guy I need to talk to. I need to talk to you. Don't need large recoveries right now. Oh, well. Don't need large recoveries. They're too expensive. God, these suck. Shop. Use. Sell. 500. Afraid to sell a lot of these things. Here's 2 crystals. Look at that. +3 for the same price as a +2. Look at me go. Wait, no. Wait, yes. Is there something wrong, Quan? Like slightly less anime, but still super anime girls in Panzer. Oh, perfect. That's even better. That's what we want to hear. Gold ore. Ow! Ow! Stop stabbing me, thank you? Oh, I'm really low level compared to these guys. What? Ow? I didn't even think. Okay. There's my level up. And that's why we're gonna fight these things. Be careful. Excuse me? Now, Where? There you are. In here? Hello there.
Nice shack.
Stay away from them! Leave this place! Leave now!
Okay, now wait, what?
Yikes. The boar's gonna hurt. Ow, 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 ow. God, fuck. I keep charging into those attacks. I'm like wasting all of those beating heals I just got. There you go. Please, I beg of you. Dude, spare their lives. Please, I beg of you. Sure. Oh, spare your critters. Thank you. So why do you have all these animals anyway? Long ago, I rescued a hurt animal. I do not remember the reason. The creature took a liking to me. She followed me wherever I went. We played together whenever we could. She was warm. She made me happy. Interesting. Now, if I find a creature that is weak or injured, I bring them here. I watch over them until they are healthy again. Thank you for sparing them. Please visit us again. We would welcome you anytime. We'll see. Ah, $5 grand. Okay. I hate these spear fuckers. God damn it. However, they are giving me a lot of XP. Great in that way. Went the wrong way. Oops. Heaven forbid I'm exploring. Never really listened to the forest music.
But how can a concept like loyalty be understood by a machine?
Did you never find an auto heal chip? I don't need them anymore. Oh snap, it seems like I must get some sleep. Please get some rest. I'm going to be getting some rest here soon. Absolutely no sweat. Always appreciate seeing you out here, Goal. Thank you. God! Fine. I need to figure out the timing of that move better anyway. That's not how... I'm gonna do this now. This is mandatory. This is forest music? It's nice. Oh, this is... Then what was I listening to? Please. Oh, generic sad music? Okay. No! God! Damn it, I knew... I knew better than to try that now. Whoa! Ow. Oh. Hello, friends. Crita +4? Ooh. Hello. Oh, wait, is that temporary or is... Wait, no. Effect Crita +4. Does that mean that I have that? I don't think I pick up that ship. I don't think that's how that works. Oh. That was pretty good sync. That was a lot easier than the first time I did it. It was a lot easier than the first time I did it. Huh. Imagine that, using a controller and having experience making things easier. It's crazy, isn't it? Having the correct way of playing the game. Yeah, if I speedrun this in the future, I'm going to be playing on controller. I know I was trying to be a shithead before, but if I'm actually trying to start improving my times on this, I think I have to use a controller. It's just...
Yep, this looks like a
it's
king's
so
castle,
much
all
better
right.
built for the game. I'm going to play all 3 Dark Souls games at one point, and when we do that, I'm going to play those on a controller, which is going to take me a little getting used to, because, again, I've only played Dark Souls games on mouse and keyboard because it made one of my friends back in the day really mad. But, like, I think the amount of suffering I put myself through just for that meme when it comes to Dark Souls games just isn't worth it. I'm already playing a Dark Souls game.
Watch out for hostile enemies, 2B.
Roger that, 9Z.
Huh? Wait, what did you just say?
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, no, that's not what you said. You said 9s. Or at least something
Move the
close to-
fuck out of the
Check
way,
channel and
9S.
Engage the enemy.
Shit. Hey, so, yo, well, he's back. That was quick. Well, I have a little bit more content for you tonight, and then I'm going to bed myself. But you're free to stay until then. I remember seeing a guy who would beat at least the beginning part of Dark Souls with random controllers. I've seen someone beat someone on YouTube that subscribed to me. I think he still does. Don't know if he watches any videos or not, but a long time ago, I was playing some game. I can't remember what. His claim to fame, his like main. I would check out his YouTube channel. So I was like, okay, let's see what the guys who watch my content do in their free time. He beat Dark Souls on a potato rigged with electrical wires. So when he pressed the different potatoes, they registered as touch sensors. Why? Bro, I'm not that entertaining. Why are you watching me? Such as a DDR pad, DK bongos, probably bananas. Critias, a guy I watch a lot, has been doing Dark Soul or Bloodborne and Sekiro with a flight stick. Wait, you knew? I did not know you were gonna come back. Like, honestly, I had no idea. I'm just being snarky. But I am going to bed soon. Like, I'm not staying up too much later. I want to have some semblance of sleep because I have to do a homework assignment still tomorrow. Fuck. Alright, hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. Yo, I remember that also taking me ages when I first did this. Fuck homework, fuck school. I would if it wasn't a group project. And I care deeply about my group members. They're only passerbys in your life. Video game. Yeah, you know, I appreciate the enthusiasm. I got to apply to jobs, and I don't want like zeros for my my last quarters at Drexel. Can I please? Thank you. The eternal grind must go to Pem. Wouldn't that apply to you too, Tate? You're only a passerby in life. Yikes. Yikes. Bullshit, you fucker. If you ever stop streaming, I'll just move to Ohio. I mean, that is a state. Not the one I'm from. He'll never get rid of me, evil laugh. Oh, God.
Is this their king?
Pennsylvania. Hello there, A2. Hey, clone, if you're here, quickly. She's not gonna be on screen long. It borders Ohio.
2B. That's an android.
You're okay, Dave.
Type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation.
The Empire of Ohio. The Empire of Rust.
But why?
Let's go, 9S.
2B?
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a signal from the black box of a fugitive known as A2. What you see in front of you is your enemy.
But she's...
She deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuit androids. Now kill her before she kills you.
So if you haven't noticed, I may have practiced some of the parts of the speedrun a little bit. And this controller is so much easier to do the fucking double damage glitch on.
Why did you betray us?
I smoked that part. That destroyed my usual time on that.
Let's go after her, 2B.
But she's hot. Is evil android gonna turn good and become a waifu or some shit? I feel like she's too hot to remain an antagonist and get killed off at some point. You'll find out. You'll find out. Oops.
She's gone.
This is a cutscene I need to learn to skip as well.
Operator, this is 9S. Patch me through to the commander.
Roger that, 9S.
I'm sorry, Commander. We failed to defeat the fugitive.
I see. Well, at least you're both safe. That's an incredibly powerful unit you just faced. You should probably keep your distance in the future.
Commander, why did A2 desert the Force?
I'm afraid that's classified.
Oh? Huh. 2B?
Yeah?
Let's go ask Pascal about A2. He might know something.
All right.
Cool.
Pascal? This is 9S.
We're gonna talk to Pascal,
You survived. How wonderful.
which means you gotta go to her village.
Fine. But there's something we want to ask you about.
Of course. Anything.
Actually, it needs to be in person.
Understood.
I mean, if they don't, there's gonna be too much competition between her and 2B in the fandom. Exactly. How are you compete with your anime waifus? Transport. There'll be 2 anime waifus. Too much diversity in the field for there to be a best girl. The Replicant only had Kaine, right? Or is it going to be the typical good guys are secretly bad and bad guys are actually good even though they murder people for no reason situation? You never know. Although, is it no reason if you're, like, hunted down, you have to kill the people that are trying to murder you? I was worried I lost a valued customer. Thanks for your concern. I'm gonna grab some of these because this is one of the few games I feel confident enough to pop like those types of items and like actually use them properly. Especially during one of the boss fights to just like make it way easier for me. Pascal.
I'm surprised you wish to speak with me personally.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
It'll be faster if you just take a look at this recording.
Transfer data.
I see. Information about this A2 android is indeed contained within our archives. We all understand her to be rather dangerous. However, she's never visited our village in person. My apologies. That's all the information I have.
I see.
Sorry.
All right, thanks.
Let's stay sharp and head back to the resistance
Check that
camp.
later.
We should run a check on our consciousness data and resupply.
With that, I think it's a good stopping point. 3 hours. Yeah, 2 hours I said I was thinking wrapping up soon. So I did another hour. I love this game. And I'll go another 2 hours if I don't stop myself. So we're going to be responsible and like go to bed at a reasonable hour. Boom, I hope you're proud of me. Let's raid out though. So let me get that stream ending screen up. And I'll put on, what were we listening to? Oh yeah. This on. All right, I'll be live again tomorrow around 8:30. I have like a real class that's not going to go short. It starts at 6:30, and so it can go anywhere between 2 to 3 hours. So I'll start sometime between 8:30 and 9:30, probably 8:30 to 10, I guess technically. 2 thumbs up. Yeah, thank you all. I have a Discord. If you haven't joined, feel free to. If you want to, consider following. We're literally one day from 400. I have YouTube with all of my past VODs on it and all the games I've ever played, except Nier. Haha, wow, we're doing this again. And I'm in the band. Check us out. So that's all I got. We are going to raid Necro because Necro is live, and he's one of only 2 people live. He's playing Bastion. Oh, we were talking about that game earlier. Perfect. So we'll raid Necro, and yeah. Thank you all so much for sticking out with me. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed Nier. Peace out, everyone. You're all beautiful, and I love each and every one of you. Bye now.
But someone needed to break actually to demonstrate.